There's anything to go by, sir.
Oh.
What on earth? Sir, are you all right?
You might look up that fellow Roper in the army list while they're about it. Robin!
General Cahoon got himself painted in the worst academic tradition.
It was hung in the 1953 Academy. It made no impression at all, neither of distaste or enthusiasm. The Times reproduced it, of course.
Perhaps there was nothing for the artist to portray.
General Cahoon? I would have thought there was. The nervous skeleton, possibly, behind the military mask.
The Assistant Commissioner is very concerned.
Yes, Sir Geoffrey did seem particularly anxious to cover up, didn't he?
So does security.
Oh, conditioned reflex. Security even marked their tea bags classified.
We won't be intimidated, will we?
No. I leave quivering before the establishment to Sir Geoffrey.
The Coon's past is history, and so ought to be looked at by the light of truth.
Splendid. Nothing like a self-administered dose of moral superiority to get the deductive juices working. Now, kindly translate that police file for me. There's a good fellow.
You sound a bit verbally constipated yourself, Oldenshaw.
Don't be coarse.
According to the police, all the Coon's belongings are intact. An accurate précis of their report would be, we can't think why anybody should kill a nice fellow like Farquharson, since nothing was missing from the general study, and we were offended at the Coons treating us as though we were a squad on area cleaning fatigue.
Why was Farquharson in the study? Oh, for God's sake, Dimmock, come out of that file.
Do you think Farquharson was meant to be murdered? He was ghostwriting the general's memoirs.
Deplorable practice.
The murderer can't have meant to kill the Coon. It was known he'd be at the reunion.
Did the police make a thorough search of the general's papers?
No, he wouldn't allow them to. Insisted on nothing was missing.
He might well be lying, mightn't he? Which suggests that something is missing and security have reason to worry. The Coon has always refused point blank to hand over any part of his documents or diaries.
But the War Office regulations.
L'état, c'est moi. The general has continually contravened them. He kept a detailed war diary in the field. And he has, without doubt, misappropriated several of his unit records as well.
What use would they be to anyone else?
Personal blackmail?
Or plain simple gain. Imagine the price Americans would pay for authentic military documents.
I can't think why. All battles revolt me. The triumph of national pride over individual sensibility. I particularly loathe those that become a rallying point for annual jubilation. Too many bones under too much sand, Dimmock. You still haven't told me what the murderer meant by that cross.
You don't know that it was the murderer.
Let us assume so for the moment. Now, kindly observe and think. I suggest we keep an eye on the Coon for the next few days. Do you agree?
Yes. Who should we detail for the task? It ought to be someone the general is prepared to speak to, pleasantly, if that's possible.
Yes, it's someone he won't be too surprised to find visiting his house.
Ah, of course. The crux decusata.
What?
The general won his spurs in the evacuation of Greece, didn't he?
Yes?
Ah, the capital X, the cross on which St. Andrew was martyred.
St. Andrew. I hope this doesn't lead us to Scotland. I never did like the Scots.
Well, then, it's all there for you to see, just beyond the general's right elbow.
Really? That is the castle of the Villadois, is it not?
Yeah, very accurately painted. That castle is at Patras, in the western end of the Gulf of Corinth, in Greece, where St. Andrew met his end.
I know. And the saint's bones were miraculously transported from Patras to Scotland in the 5th century. Doubtless some uncouth, kilted tourist desecrated the tomb and humped the bones home in his knapsack as a souvenir of his Greek halls.
To most people, the St. Andrew's Cross means Scotland. To the general, it means Patras.
And where he won the VC in 1941. Whoever we get to keep an eye on him ought to have served there too, either in Greece or Albania. And someone a trifle asphyxiated by the old school tie, wouldn't you say?
What old school would be best? Wellington?
Oh, too obvious.
Eton?
Too posh.
Marlborough.
Ah, yes. Now, who do you know who went there and has never got over it?
No one, thank God. He ought to be ex-brigade, too.
He is. I have just thought of the very man. Do you remember Maitland?
Oh, of course. Excellent background.
Attached to the guerrillas during the war.
Especially the female ones.
I have an idea he knows the family. Yes, he's our man. Maitland.
So what was it like?
Dull and pretentious. Well, I can imagine some of these reunions are a bit of disappointment. All our heroes have gone to sea. Bald-headed, 44 round the waist. Now, how is the coon?
Pompous, self-opinionated, and overbearing.
Well, why did you go then?
It's part of the gay social whirl of an official military fashion.
Oh, I like that. They should all have your shape.
Well, it's a serious business. But sometimes it's very boring. No doubt we'll be bored again tomorrow night at this party General Cahoon is throwing in his own honor.
Well, I don't know. He's done some pretty extraordinary things in his time. I believe he's writing a book about it.
I know.
Why do old men wish to immortalize themselves? Of course, the war was their thing in their lives. I suppose they enjoyed it.
Some of us did not enjoy the war. Some of us did not even live through it.
I'm sorry. What have I said?
Oh. Forgive me. Some wartime memories are not very pleasant.
But they're not all painful, are they?
No, not all of them.
Yeah.
Hello? Yes, he's here. It's for you.
Oh, sorry. Maitland here.
Ah, Maitland, you proved harder to find than I thought. It's Edwin Oldenshaw speaking. How's your dear mother?
Dead. What is it?
There's a little interest of mine I'd like you to follow up, if you'd be so kind. It means calling on General Cahoon. I believe you know his daughter.
Yes? Yes, I understand, so long as it's urgent. Right. Violetta, I don't know quite how to say this.
But you're not taking me out.
Well, business calls.
Oh, don't worry. There's one or two things I can be getting on with. But you'll call for me tomorrow night in time for the general's reception.
But of course. The general, he must have been after something. I mean, no one would choose your house merely to bump off Robin.
The whole thing's absurd.
Well, I bet you haven't even checked to see if everything's still here.
I know nothing's been taken. I thought you came here to see Mary, not to cross-question me.
Yes, shut up, David. You'll get nothing out of Father.
Well, what about this safe of yours? I mean, everybody knows that you keep your classified material in it.
Mr. Maitland, if the safe had been broken into, we'd have known.
But
Sugar, please.
There are ways and means of opening a safe nowadays, sir.
Don't be so ridiculous, David. You're as bad as the police.
Have you, checked, sir?
There's no need.
Have you checked, sir?
Oh, you're a confounded bore, Maitland. Just wait a minute until I get the safe key.
You may smoke, Mr. Maitland.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you, I don't.
Mary?
I'm smoking already, thanks.
Oh, yes, of course you are.
Yeah, everything's here all right. Wait a minute, I'll count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's the lot. Well, I hope you're satisfied, Maitland. All the valuable stuff is under lock and key.
I guessed as much, sir.
You didn't expect some passing burglar to outwit an old campaigner like me, did you? Well, now, have we all finished?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, Maitland and I will retire into the library for a small brandy.
Isn't this the reverse from the usual procedure, sir?
A new rule of etiquette, Mr. Maitland. With so few servants, it gives us a chance to clear the table.
I see.
Be a good fellow and pour one out for me, will you?
Delighted.
Mary, I'd like you to do something for me. It's rather urgent. Will you go round to Robin's place and bring back any papers of mine he might have had there?
Yes, of course. I'll get my coat. Is there something missing, then?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Rachel, get on with whatever it is you're doing. Mary. There may be some notes from my memoirs. Just take these back to his flat. Called it his homework. Shouldn't take you long. If you see anything of mine, just stick it in your pocket. Here's the key.
What about David?
Oh, don't worry about Maitland. I'll look after him. Now, you know which flat it is?
Yes.
Good girl.
Well, sir, is this how you like it? Not too little, not too much?
That's fine. Good custom, this allows men to talk properly, eh?
What about the ladies, sir?
Oh, not yet. It'll take them a little while to, clear up the mess. Stupid situation. Everybody's too well paid for us to get servants nowadays.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me. I was expecting a friend of mine.
Oh, this is Robin's flat, isn't it? Robin Farquharson.
Yes, of course it is. I've been waiting for him for hours.
Waiting for him? I thought you said you were a friend of his.
Yes, you might say that we are very good friends.
Oh. Look, I'm awfully sorry, but I've got some rather bad news for you.
What?
Well, haven't you read the papers?
No.
Oh. Robin's dead.
Robin dead? You're joking.
No.
Oh, my God.
Look, come and sit down. Let me get you a drink.
No, I must go.
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting the Albanian party again. Of course, none of them have been over here since the war ended. Used to be great comrades in the old days. I'll take it outside. They're wonderful fighters. And, of course, when peace comes, these political fellows go and mess it all up. Now, you'll excuse me, will you? Really? Well, what else was strange?
Has Maitland anything useful to contribute?
Only an empty safe. Now, let's solve our problems one at a time. We know for certain that something is missing, that it is likely to be relevant to Patras in 94-1, and that the General is perspiring profusely about it.
Oh.
Something I said hurt you.
Yes, perspiring profusely is such a threadbare expression.
Please do not criticize every word I choose.
I'm fond of the English language.
Yeah, all right, the General is sweating like a...
Pig?
Like a general who's lost a diary he should never have written.
That's only conjecture.
I can work from it.
What is missing is much more interesting, I think, than who took it. The who that killed Farquharson is an expert, trained in unarmed combat.
And experienced in guerrilla warfare, yeah?
No, very possibly. An ordinary person would have picked up the first thing that came to hand and bashed Farquharson over the head with it. This one didn't. He hit on the neck with the side of the hand, a sharply professional blow that killed. A method of offense which in time becomes second nature.
Yes. We know all about those commandos who murdered by mistake in pubs. Am I not to have any coffee?
It's on the table. We're agreed, then, that the killer is an expert in unarmed combat who dislikes the General.
Who doesn't? Killing a man's secretary is a somewhat over-emphatic way of expressing it.
There must be quite a few people in England with these accomplishments who saw service in Greece and Albania.
They needn't necessarily be English. An Albanian embassy official would make sense. Such a person would have had to wait until now. The embassy reopened only 5 days ago, as you would know if you only read the newspapers. Now, this girl seen by Mary Cahoon, she was foreign. She was found in Farquharson's flat, and the flat had been searched. Dimmock, we may be onto something. Would you please check if there are any female officials on the staff of the Albanian embassy?
Everyone old enough in that part of the world, male or female, would have been a guerrilla. If you see what I mean.
Yes, I suppose I do. He or she ransacks the study, eliminates Farquharson with the seasoned age of one deft palm. Then what? Yes? Really? Major Petrovich. Initial? V. Address? Telephone number? Really?
The woman at Farquharson's flat, naturally. The V will stand for the Serbo-Croat equivalent of violet.
A rather more interesting point is the telephone number is the one where I finally ran our Mr. Maitland.
Really? That makes him even more useful.
Or dangerous.
Oh, his security check was impeccable.
Was impeccable, yes. If he is now involved with a plangent Albanian called Violetta.
Marlborough and the Brigade of Guards will see him through, Oldenshaw.
Your faith in the system is justified. Personally, I'd have been happier if he'd been to a comprehensive school and served in the Pioneer Corps. I imagine he will know Major Petrovich's flat quite well by now.
Dear. Yes, who is it? Oh, now, do you again what you want this time?
A congenial chore, Maitland. I want you to escort Major Petrovich to General Cahoon's reception.
I'm already doing that. Surely that's not all you wanted me for?
How very convenient. In fact, I was just using it as an excuse for you to visit the Major's flat. The real point is I want you to search it expertly and thoroughly.
You must be out of your mind. I refuse to.
We have reason to believe that it was your friend whom Mary Cahoon found in Farquharson's flat.
I don't believe you.
We may be many things, Maitland, but we are not liars.
Who is it?
David!
I'm in the shower.
Good, I've got my umbrella.
All right, you can come in. The key's under the mat. You're very early?
Well, I'm not, actually.
Oh, so I'm late. This affair tonight does not make me want to hurry.
Well, you take your time.
Pour me a drink.
What? A drink? Yes, sure.
I'll have it in the bedroom.
Right.
Oh, by the way, hello.
Oh, yes, of course. Hello.
Come in.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. Did you get yourself one?
Well, I'm going to in a moment. How long are you going to be?
Oh, about 10 minutes.
Do you mind if I make a phone call?
No, not at all.
Maitland here. Look, I haven't had much time, but there's one thing I noticed. Photograph in her bedroom, I've not seen it before. It looks like an Albanian bandit, a young man. And someone's written a line of Greek underneath. Tous garthanantas, uk horo rupuminus. And I'd like to add that I find this thing completely distasteful, and I'm glad it's all over.
Not quite, I'm afraid. I want you to keep an eagle eye on Major Violetta. And one other thing.
The General's daughter. Look, do you want me to lose all my friends?
Tous garthanantas uk horo lupuminus. A lovely language for hopeless sentiments. Orestes, I wonder. Dear lady, what can you tell me about a guerrilla in the Balkan campaign of 1941? His code name was Orestes. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Well.
Do you like it?
You look fabulous, but why are you wearing it?
Well, I always wear it when I'm with old comrades. Besides, it keeps the wolves from the door.
Well, I don't quite agree. I think it has a very, very strong attraction.
David, we are late.
Yes, sir? Ah, Major. It's amazing what promotion will do. Yes.
Tous garthanantas. The dead alone have no feeling of distress.
I prefer Sir John Shepherd's translation, only the dead can feel no pain. The last line of Electra's lament over what she imagines is the funeral urn of her brother Orestes.
Major Petrovich must have been Electra during the war.
Yes. And doubtless she is the real sister of the Orestes who was killed during the Coon's celebrated but chaotic retreat from Patras.
Then Petrovich might well have been looking for proof that the general was responsible for her brother's death.
Yes.
Well, if such a thing exists, she didn't find it. It's still missing.
Oh, I'm certain it exists.
What will Petrovich do next?
Depends what she wanted it for, doesn't it?
Oh, meanwhile, we have a woman who's killed once already, roaming loose in the house of a man she must hate.
Not exactly loose. Maitland is escorting her.
Well, even so, oughtn't we to have her arrested?
Impossible, Dimmock. She has diplomatic immunity. Besides, we haven't proved our point. What we can do, however, is to have her sent home from the party. Yes. Would you get me the Foreign Secretary, please? I realize he'll be at home. That is where I suggest you ring him. Tell him Edwin would like a word. There's a good girl.
Mother, that's the woman I saw in Robin's flat.
Oh, surely not, dear.
Yes, I'm sure of it. Good evening. Haven't we met before?
Well, I can't see how you could have married. This is Major Petrovich, military attaché at the Albanian embassy, Mary Cahoon.
How do you do?
How do you do? If you'll excuse me, I think I'd better join my ambassador.
I'll take you. Excuse it, Mary.
I expect it's a uniform, darling. You know, it makes them look alike.
I'm sure it's the same woman, Mother.
Good evening, sir.
General, may I present my military attaché, Major Petrovich?
How do you do, Major? So glad you could come.
It's a great honor to be here, sir.
Well, I'm sure you have a great deal to talk about, so if you'll excuse me. Major?
I was just saying to the ambassador that when I reach the chapters dealing with the defeat in Greece and Albania, I shall have nothing but praise for the magnificent work of the partisans.
We are very proud to hear you say this, General. We have been cut off from the West for so long that we feel our part in that campaign might have been forgotten.
Indeed, would it not be true to say, General, that without the help of the partisans, you might not be here?
Not here. I don't quite understand you, Major Petrovich.
May I present General Rajek?
No, it's very difficult to believe that such a beautiful young lady could be a soldier, too.
She's very famous in our country, General. Of all the partisans you admire so much, she was perhaps the most courageous.
Were you really, Major Petrovich? I'm Rachel Cahoon.
Oh.
The life of a guerrilla in the mountains must have been a strange one for a young girl. Terrible, too, I imagine.
Terrible if you have time to imagine. This was Captain Vukovic's party. I knew them all well. This man here was a priest. This woman was a dressmaker. And this boy, you saw, he killed his first German when he was 13. I killed my first German and fell in love all in the same week when I was 16.
I don't think I envy you.
Well, you can't win wars without killing people. Sometimes one's own friends. Wouldn't you agree, General?
No, I wouldn't go as... killing one's friends, I wouldn't go as far as that.
Wouldn't you? We could never leave anything to chance, you see. Sometimes it was difficult to tell who was your friend and who your enemy. And sometimes the wrong man was killed. But there were few mistakes. Somehow it isn't difficult to recognize a traitor. Didn't you find that, General?
Well, I'm glad to say I never met a traitor.
But you would know one if you saw him. In the mountains, our great strength lay in the fact that the enemy never knew where we were. But sometimes one of us would be captured, and they only wanted to know one thing. Tell us where your friends are, they would say, and we will let you go.
These terrible times are past, Major.
But to do so was the unforgivable weakness, the ultimate crime, punishable by instant death.
Surely we have had enough talk of war.
I expect you'd like to see my souvenirs. I think I can call my collection unique.
Indeed, I should.
Message, Your Excellency.
Ah. Would you forgive me, General, ma'am?
Who do you love most in the world, General?
Well, my daughter, I suppose.
I loved my brother. My brother Orestes. There's a saying that every great man has his Achilles heel. What is yours, General?
I am sorry to interrupt you, General, but I really must speak with my military attaché.
Do use the library, Ambassador. There.
Major.
This has been most interesting, General.
My God, Rachel, that's a trying woman. Couldn't get a word out of me own house.
I have here a personal message from the British Foreign Secretary. Unless you leave this country immediately, you will be publicly ordered to leave, persona non grata. Now, what have you been up to?
Nothing that need concern you, sir.
Everything you do here concerns me.
It's a personal matter.
What personal matter?
I have nothing to say.
I thought that you wished this mission to succeed. I thought perhaps you had a little pride in your country. A little unselfishness, even. We will embarrass nobody here. I shall now rejoin the party. And in 10 minutes' time, you will leave this room, say goodbye to the General and his wife, and go to the car, which will be waiting to take you back to the embassy. You will be placed under house arrest. Whatever it is, ask yourself, is it more important than the welfare of 3 million fellow countrymen?
Listen, Miss Bond. I can't believe in God unless I have any tangible proof. You know what I mean? I want concrete facts. Do you understand?
Would you excuse us for a moment, Father, please?
Oh, it's nice of you to spare me a few minutes.
Mary, there's something you've got to do for me.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
I mean, don't start giving me orders because I won't play.
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Everything's fine.
Well, then.
Just don't start telling me what to do.
Well, for heaven's sake, what have I done?
Look, David, people don't like to feel they're being used. That's what you make me feel.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Why, hello, darling.
Hello, enjoy yourself.
Darling, what a divine dress.
Well, just who are you escorting tonight? Me or your kinky Albanian friend?
Oh. My kinky Albanian friend is someone I happened to know very well during the war. We were old-fashioned in those days. Friends fought on the same side.
Well, I suggest you give your orders to her.
For God's sake! You don't know what it is yet.
And I don't want to.
I thought you'd be used to taking orders in this house.
Hello?
Hello. Mr. Holmes, will you move away from that safe, please?
Frankly, Oldenshaw, I consider you halfway to promoting a first-class diplomatic incident, and further, you've no idea of how to cope.
Nothing of the sort.
Well, will you allow me to speak?
If it's to the point.
This document, which you must assume the General has lost, would cause the gravest embarrassment.
I have never seen it as part of my brief to save anybody from embarrassment.
You haven't found it, you haven't looked for
I'm
it.
sorry to interrupt again, but we have
What?
found it.
Well, where is it? Produce it.
Dimmock?
What? Sir Geoffrey, why are you so concerned about this document?
The War Office informs me...
Informs you
that
that something smells about the Coon's retreat from Patras, is that it?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, yes.
And they've asked you to cover up like a good chap.
Of course not. It isn't as childish as that. They simply pointed out that General Cahoon had certain
He
eccentricities.
kept very full diaries in the field.
He was conceited as a young man, brilliant, but at heart a coward in middle age, and as an old man, quite preposterous. He is also about to publish his memoirs. No wonder the War Office is jittery.
The War Office do not jitter.
However, until now, I believe everyone has been unnecessarily worried about what the Coon may reveal.
Until now?
Your precious document is in the safest hands imaginable at the moment. I suggest you begin to worry after Dimmock and I have had a chance to look at it.
But what if Petrovich finds the document despite your efforts?
She is in no position to do so. Good night.
If I knew what it was you were looking for, I could tell you where it was. It would save you wrecking the place. I suppose Mr. Maitland is an accomplice of yours.
David has nothing to do with this.
3 cheers for David.
After 5, that's it.
New York, yes, before about Detroit. Did you enjoy Detroit?
Oh, Detroit. Yes, indeed, I did. Lady Cahoon, would it be possible for me to see your husband's trophies now, do you think?
Of course, you'd be delighted. He's everywhere.
Oh, excuse me, Lady Cahoon. I think I need a breath of fresh air.
Oh, of course, Mr. Maitland. You know your way to the terrace, don't you? Through that door.
You'll excuse us, will you, Father?
Maitland tells me there's rather a fine portrait of you.
Oh, what? The portrait? Yes, well, fine. Come along.
Oh, Father,
Oh.
Symphony number 4 in F minor by Tchaikovsky brings to an end tonight's symphony class. It was given by the RIAS Symphony Orchestra of Berlin, conducted by Ferenc Victor.
Mary, you left the door locked.
He may have the key to the door.
On choice, decisions, and morality. The prison of the free will. Opus 15.
You let her hold it. What the hell's going on?
I think the general wants to come in.
All right.
Mary, what?
Just a minute, please. Lock the door.
General, I think we may handle this ourselves. Major Petrovich will face charges in her own country. I assure you, General, that everything will be dealt with in the proper manner.
I'm damned if anyone's going to leave my house without giving me an explanation.
All I wanted was the proof. The proof that your years of glory are based on fraud, on treachery.
How dare you?
You killed my brother, didn't you, your own comrade, to save your own life, didn't you?
Major,
To leave me
please.
alone, didn't you? Do you want to know how Orestes died and why? Do you remember the pass at Vastyakmeni? Do you remember Orestes' hideout in the cave there? Few Englishmen knew it, but you did. 2 days before the final embarkation, you disappeared. And on that final day, the day your army sailed away, there was the most beautiful sunset. Do you remember it, David?
Yes.
David was standing next to me in the doorway of a farmhouse. As that sun went down, the war stopped for 10 minutes. And then when it had gone and it began to grow dark, from the mountains we could see a great fire. It was from Vastyakmeni. In England, when you hunt the fox, you dig him out, don't you? In Greece, it was simpler to light a fire outside a cave. And in that cave, Orestes and 87 men died of suffocation. Anybody who tried to escape was shot. Now, General, how did they know where Orestes was? How, General, how?
What's the use of speaking of it now? Some of your other guests are about to depart.
They caught you, didn't they? They didn't know who you were, but they made you their usual offer.
No.
Tell us where Orestes is, and you
wasting your
told
time.
them.
Nothing.
But you must have done. Nobody else did.
I told them nothing.
Oh, no, General, it is the truth. After the war, I saw the German records. They named no names, but the file was marked informers, and it was an Englishman.
We're not interested.
There's
Major.
no
We're
proof.
not
Oh, because you have destroyed it. Look at this room. You have papers and diaries for every day of your whole life. But not for that day. That is proof enough to me. So much for your years of glory.
Come, Major.
I see. Hold on a minute, will you, Maitland? You know, the endearing thing about mid-Europeans is that they really enjoy their emotions.
Am I meant to understand that?
Major Petrovich vented her spleen on the General's portrait. What a splendid Augustan word, spleen. But at least she confined herself to one murder.
She didn't find anything which would prove her case.
She wasn't clever enough. Maitland?
Nor are we, apparently.
Hold on a moment. What?
Nor are we, apparently.
Clever enough. Ah, but we can be when we want to be. And I'm afraid in this case we have to be, even at the risk of destroying the General. Maitland?
Yes? Yes, but... Wait. Yes. Yes. No, but it... All right. All right, if that's the way you want to play it. Well, I've just had a message. We can all relax. The documents are now in safe hands.
In that case, I'd like them back immediately.
Well, they're not really yours, are they, General? They're official documents and should have been handed to the authorities at the end of the war.
It's a dreadful mess this place is in. Come on, Father. Help me to clear up.
Well, I'll give you a hand.
Well, I'll get some coffee.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want you to know.
I don't understand.
I don't expect you to. I wanted you to go on thinking your secret was intact.
You had them. You knew I wanted them. And you didn't say anything?
Robin might not have your discretion.
What are you doing?
Eavesdropping, my dear.
This is the last straw. I won't stand any more of your nonsense.
Why did you take them in the first place?
I read them as I did all the other diaries to find out what you did during the war.
Wouldn't it have been easier to ask?
Would you have told me if I had?
Well, you're my wife, aren't you, for heaven's sake?
Once. Oh, it's several years ago now. We spoke for about 10 minutes on the telephone. I didn't say who I was, and you didn't recognize my voice.
Well?
And when we hung up, you still hadn't recognized it.
I don't remember any... Well, what's that got to do with it?
Everything. Anyway, after the burglary, I hid those to protect you.
To protect me?
It wasn't a very famous victory, was it?
I
had to tell them, Rachel. There were 40,000 lives at stake. I knew my men were doomed without a leader. I knew it. I was certain.
You needn't excuse yourself to me. I don't want anyone else to know. For my sake as well as yours.
Oh, thank you, General. I'll see that they find their way to the right pigeonhole in Whitehall. If they'd gone there in the first place, it would have saved a great deal of trouble. General?
You've done your duty, then?
I was merely trying to help.
Well, you've done that very effectively. I suggest you leave now.
When Major Petrovich was being shown to her car, she gave me a message for you.
I don't want to know what it is.
Tell that girl she'll make a much better soldier than her father.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's a nice point. 88 lives against your own survival and that of the 40,000 men under your command. Possibly. It's that possibly that makes the dilemma so cruelly Socratean.
I understand Sir Geoffrey wanting to cover up.
I can't. I don't see how it concerns him at all, thank you. Except in that vague belief he has that traditions of service with the capital S override personal moral responsibility.
And he plays golf with the coon.
Really? But I can understand Lady Cahoon wanting to cover up. A natural, loyal instinct. Laudable, in a way. It's a pity we had to force her into revealing where the diary was. You realize we have probably destroyed whatever vestige of respect there was in their relationship.
Do you think you can persuade the coon to publish?
Well, no, I can. I shall blackmail him. Either he puts the whole story in his memoirs, or we release it to the press. I shall concede that he had an evil choice. But I shall put it to him that, whereas his years of glory appear a little tarnished, his moment of glory is yet to come.
When will that be?
When he tells the truth in his memoirs. After all, he will be the first general in history to do so. No sugar.